Well, howdy there. I'm not a very bright guy. I live out here in the farm, out in the country, in the rural reaches of the United States of America. And I was talking to a real bright guy the other day, and he was telling me that I really probably shouldn't be thinking because I don't have a college degree. And that made me feel real bad, and I sat around and I pondered on that. Being a humble man, he might have had a point. So I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought, it is. It's a real complex world out there, and there's a lot of things going on. My government's trying to get involved in everything because there are a lot of smart guys in the government. And there's a lot of smart guys in our universities. And, there's that TRW company. I don't know what they do. I think they think or something. And then there's the RAND Corporation. I think they're paid to think, too. And then there's a whole bunch of them out there, and I got to thinking, there's a lot of smart guys out there, just smart as a whip. And I thought, now what in the hell are you doing, Dave, just sitting around trying to, make sense of all of this, because there's a lot of bright guys out there that hey, wait, that's right. It was them bright guys in college came from Princeton, Yale, Harvard, Rutgers, Cornell, NYU. They're the ones that created this mess. And I got to thinking, well, maybe that guy that's getting that college degree, maybe he's wrong. Maybe I might be able to have an idea that's worth listening to. And I'm wondering, okay, now, if it was all these bright guys in the government that created this big mess that we're in, well, why are we going to give them more? I just don't understand that. Maybe you guys can tell me. I know I'm a simple man out here living in the netherworld, out in the country, the part you guys all fly over. And I know I'm just a pain in the neck, and you guys are a lot smarter than me. You got big IQs, and you've been college educated, and well, I don't know. Tell me where I'm wrong. Why would we pay people to exhibit bad behavior? I've never understood that when we got people that we pay to have babies without dads around. And and then we wonder why people are having babies without dads around. But you guys are in college. You guys understand all of that. And then we're going to pay people to run their business bad. And if they can't run their business, it don't matter anyway because we'll bail them out. And then we whine because, them Japanese, they outdid us in the car business. And we whine because people buy Japanese cars. Well, maybe because they make better cars. Anybody ever think of that? Maybe if our unions get off their ass and make a car, maybe we'd buy them. Now don't get me wrong, you guys have done a lot better here lately. But then you get paid 5 times what everybody else gets paid. For turning a wrench. You turn a wrench. $40 an hour? $45 an hour to turn a wrench? I don't get it. But of course then, I'm just kind of dumb, and I ain't got no college degree. Maybe you guys could tell me. Explain it to me. Yeah, and of course then them big bad guys up there in the banks, they done some really dumb things. Of course it was the government told them to make bad loans. But yet Barney Frank and Chris Dodd, they all sit around and were boorish. I believe Barney Frank. I can't understand why he says that he won't wear his teeth because he's a militant homosexual, and he wants to make sure everybody know that he's rooting and ready. Now, if I walked around like that, it'd be indecent exposure. But then, what do I know? I'm just a simple guy from the country. So, Chris Dodd, maybe you can tell me how you and Angelo, you're getting them preferential deals from the banks. And that's right. Speaking of Barney Frank, wasn't it him that had a boyfriend at one of them big banks that was getting money from the government? How come we don't bring that up in the news media? Oh, wait, that's right, because we're too simple out here to understand that stuff. We're dumb. Well, you're right, we're dumb. But we're not that dumb. Now somebody better stop and wake up around here. And especially the American people. Now we got a guy in there that he just thinks, well, he's gonna fix everything just because he speaks well. Well, eloquence does not translate to intelligence, nor does ineloquence translate to stupidity. There's a lot of people that are pretty smart that can't speak very well, especially in front of a crowd. They get nervous. Yeah, something to think about. Oh, you guys. Oh, and by the way, all that, that proper thinking. One of my most least favorite words is inappropriate. Well, tell me, who defines appropriate? You guys, you're so smart. You're so cultured. But you're screwing everything up. So try that on for a while. Think about it.